Hello, today I'm going to be showing you a demonstration using SoftTree software version 8. We'll be creating a pond excavation. First of all, I have a feature that I created, a drape feature using the original ground. This drape feature is a rectangle, and the edges of this rectangle show the elevation all along the edges of the rectangle. You can see in some of our other videos how to create features such as drape features. So next, this rectangle represents the edge of the pond. So now we want to grade down to a certain elevation. So because our elevation of the ground is at 8.5 meters, we're going to grade down to an elevation of 7 meters. We're going to use cut slopes of 2 to 1, and we're going to set our interpolation to 1. The tighter your interpolation, the longer it takes to calculate, but it also eliminates any rounding or angular features. So now you have your basic outline of the pond grading down to a level of 7 meters with slopes of 2 to 1. We need to generate a tin. We're going to use this in RoadEng when we create our cross sections. So now the tin is generated. We need to save this. Save as. Pond excavation. I already have a pond excavation, so I'm just going to replace it. Now we also need to create a centerline feature. So we need to open the original ground file, which is a very flat area, as you can see, and it has elevations every 10 meters. That's what these are here. And I need to draw in the center line. So I'm going to use the new feature button, and it's going to be draped. I'm going to use the keyboard and import it or input it on certain coordinates here. And then the next one will be so basically it's just a line in the center of that rectangular feature that I drew earlier. So there, now you can see the line is in the center of that square. So I need to save this. Save as original ground with center line. So now we need to bring these features into RoadEng. So I have RoadEng already open here. File, new file. And this is the file that we just created, the terrain file, original ground with center line. Open. It has a terrain feature selected, so this is the center line is selected. Now we want to hit the next button. We want to create fixed sections, and we want to create fixed sections. We want to use the other pond excavation as the other surface, and that's will appear on our cross section. So selecting OK, we have a section spacing of 5. Finish there, and you can see now that the cross sections are brought into location. Each of our fixed sections will have the cross section of the pond. Here's the section editor, and you can click on the different sections, and you can see the cross section with the cross section there. Now I want to display the cross sectional areas as well, so I'm going to take that off. Auto interval points, an interval of 5 meters. So that's, but we also need to add our volume, so I want to remove these other features here, and in our volumes I'm going to be adding cut volume. So volumes are added there, and now you have all your stationing set up with volumes at each station, and you can click through and see that. And this can be printed out for design purposes. It's the same process if you were, instead of making an excavation and making a stockpile and you wanted cross sections through it, it's basically the same process. Hopefully this helps you in your design. Thank you.